Good Saturday morning to you. Things are looking reasonably healthy here. Tons of weeds up on the hill. So you know what? Yard work does not do itself. So let's get cracking. I guess it's about time for me to break in and explain some of my thinking here, some of what all is going on. I mean, this is all about the situation where they're going to put the new transformer over there, where you can kind of see that white outline, which I've kind of obscured a little bit, but I think there's enough of it left over for them to know what's going on. Plus, there's actually white marks on the bricks and the line over on the left, right there, that they'll be able to see where their line is going to come in. Plus there's also the markings for the gas, and I'm guessing over the next few days or early next week, since it's Saturday now, other utilities will come in just to be sure, so they can make sure that they dig things up properly and get the lines in and put the pad there and then put the transformer on top of it. Maybe I can get a picture of what one of the other ones that they put in recently looks like. But the garden, that's really what this is about. And so it was kind of like, all right, what should we do, what could we do? And let me see if I can't pick up the tripod here. And so I mean, it started with, let's get rid of that clump of grass, because it's always a pain to trim it back and everything. You can see that the snake plant here is just gone crazy. I think it needs to be thinned out here too. But I started by removing that clump of grass, and I was like, okay, what are we going to move in there? Oh, we were talking about the bird of paradise, which I thought there was one. Turned out there were three of them. It had expanded. So I've got three of them now to figure out where to put. And then we were talking about taking this palm, which I have trimmed back, We were going to take that palm and move it over where the clump of grass was, but the more I think about it, I mean, we could lose the plant. If I trim it back like this, it might be brushing up against the transformer. I don't know if that's a problem. We'll let them determine that. But at least I've reduced the size of the plant, make it that much easier to dig up. So maybe what I'll do is, yeah, I think the demolition is basically done. I have pulled a bunch of stuff out. You can see I got a ton of snake plant left over, and over on the other side of the driveway I've got the bird of paradise and a couple of oh, I always forget the name. These things here, the agave. I think I'm going to give the agave to my brother, because we just recently did some stuff to make it so that they could actually have sprinklers and have a nice landscape. Granted, we're in the middle of a drought and all of that, but yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out exactly what I'm going to do next. But ultimately, I need to get irrigation on the other side. That's going to be another part of the issue. So I don't think I'm going to do too much up there right now, and I'll probably end up with extra plants and trying to figure out what to do with them. Let me think. Let me see. There's another agave up here. I might want to pull that agave, but I'll figure that out because I'm going to have to reorganize the sprinklers, and you can see there's a snake plant up there that's not doing very well, probably in part because it's not getting a whole lot of water. Yeah, a lot of thinking so I can do this intelligently instead of just randomly sticking things in the ground. But I got the big rock moved over out of their way. So I think the hardest parts of this are done. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do next. So let me take a break and I'll let you know. Okay, I think I have a bit of a plan here. The bird of paradise, actually it turns out there's one right there. Probably the most valuable plants. I'm not sure. I don't know what the palm would cost and all that, but I don't want to just leave them sitting over there where they are right now for fear somebody's just going to drive by while I'm not looking and take them. So I think I'm going to put one here, maybe like one here, and then another one behind that rock that I just moved. And then I'm going to take all of this extra snake plant, and just to protect it for a little bit, I'm just going to use this as a staging area since we don't need it, they don't need it right away. So I'm going to take all of that, I'm going to put it in here just in a pile and bury it in the mulch that I picked up, and then give it a good watering, and then when the sprinklers go off on their schedule, they'll get more water, so that'll keep them alive until I decide exactly what I want to do with the snake plant, or I'm able to offer them up to neighbors or family. So yeah, I think that's kind of a plan. At least that gets me through today, and then I can figure out tomorrow if I want to come out and do a little bit more of this. We've got more of the bird of paradise and another agave here, and another snake plant that's not doing so great there. But yeah, I gotta figure out, there's a stand of snake plant over there that I didn't thin out, and there's a bunch more of it down here that I haven't thinned out. So there's a bunch more to do. I still got the whole side yard to deal with and weeds back here, but in terms of the immediate sort of situation, I think that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. Okay, I think that's enough work for today. Still got the cleanup, but yeah, I think I put myself in a reasonably decent position. If I can get out here tomorrow or the next day, I'm trying to get this done before the heat comes back, because today was supposed to be like the low point in the week. So, yep, I think that's it. Let's see what tomorrow brings.